Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford from Eighth Bios, and today in our series on mental health and coaching, we're going to look at working styles. Now, this is put together in a questionnaire by the eminent coach Julie Hay, who has many years of experience, and the questions are about how we operate, how we behave in different situations. And the benefit of this is finding out what characteristics do we have in our way of working that are helping us, what can we use to help us more, and where might we be bashing up against somebody else because of a misunderstanding, because of our ways of operating. So the working styles are very interesting. There are 5 different ones, and the names don't necessarily mean what they sound like. So there's a hurry up, a be perfect, a please people, a try hard, and a be strong. So a hurry up is somebody who is quick. They're a quick thinker, they're quick to learn, they like to do lots of things, they're very proactive and productive, and they can think on their feet. A be perfect, they like to be accurate, they like to do a good job, they like to pay attention to the details, they're a real detailed person who's well organised. Please people isn't a people pleaser, it's somebody who likes interacting with people. They're pleasant, they're polite, they're good with people, and they're really good team players. So they're good people to have working together. Try hard is not really how it sounds. These are the creative people, they're enthusiastic, they talk a lot with their hands, they can think laterally, they can think in many different ways at once, they like to have a laugh, they're innovative, they're motivating, and they bring the creativity to the table. They're also energetic. A be strong is somebody who is methodical, they're reliable, they like to be reliable, and they're calm in a crisis. So all of these have positive qualities, and we may recognize some of them in ourselves, some more than others. Each one has a less positive or a negative quality. And if we look at a hurry up, they might be in too much of a hurry, so they make mistakes, so send out that email before checking the information, or being impatient with other people who are a little slower or may not be quick enough, and they might be late because they're busy doing too many things, or they underestimate the journey or what's involved, and these are things that can brush up against somebody else in an unpleasant way if they're not understanding what's happening. So be perfect, the negative side of being perfect is being a perfectionist, so nothing's ever good enough. They will do it again and again and again to get it right. So there are great qualities to being perfect, but it can also be very frustrating for the person that they never allow themselves to really finish something to their satisfaction. So it's about getting it all right and wanting it to be right and know that they actually can do it. And the please people, they may be doing more for other people than for themselves, and they may chat a lot and get on with people, but they avoid doing the work because they're so busy chatting and getting to know people and being interactive. Please people like to help, so they may be at risk of rescuing people who may or may not want to be rescued. The try hard, they're easily distracted because they're kind of all creativity and in many different directions at once. They like to laugh and joke, they may not finish the things they start, and they often do more than one thing at once. They may get a bit bored if they're not having fun, and they may sometimes ask inappropriate questions just out of being friendly. The be strong, negative side of be strong is that they may not like to show any weaknesses, and we're human, we're all human, and they may not tell you if they're struggling, and they may not ask questions if they're struggling, and they might appear a little bit aloof and insensitive, and they can seem distant. So in dealing with a hurry up, it's good to give them a quick structure, something they can work with quickly and get results. With the be perfect, it's good to give them a methodical structure, a step-by-step process, so they can achieve along the way of each step. An easy to follow structure is good for please people, and to give praise along the way to build confidence. With a try hard, things need to be made interesting to keep their attention, and keep them having some fun, and have a way to deflect any of their sideways irrelevant questions that come up that may be distracting. The Be Strong is good with structured, methodical steps where they can tell you how far they've got. So in looking at how we have these different parts in ourselves and looking at which ones are stronger than others, we can see where we might be working from and how we can blend it together to get the best out of ourselves, and how to get the best out of our staff in a corporate environment. And even where there are staff who are working together and perhaps misunderstanding each other, by explaining the working styles, it's possible to help people understand things that somebody's doing just because it's the way they are, and they're not trying to wind up the other person, and vice versa. So it's great fun looking at these working styles and seeing how they operate in our day-to-day lives and in our working lives and in those of our clients. Thank you so much.